Hello Amify members, this is Mike Aaron with Really Successful. Today we're going to do some product selection. There's a few key steps when we're looking at product selection. The first thing you want to do in thinking about any products or any type of products is to validate that product at Amazon.com. You want to do an Amazon search and just verify, are people selling this, okay? One of the quickest ways, and we're going to take a quick look at that, is just to see if I do a search for a certain product or a product category, do a lot of search results come up? Okay, if they do, chances are there's lots of people selling it, there's probably a market. We're also going to take a look when we do that search at Unicorn Smasher. You guys might have remembered I showed you an earlier video on how to get the Unicorn Smasher extension for Chrome, for Google Chrome browser. What that extension does is that any Amazon search you do will allow you to hit that extension, and it'll generate a report that, based on the best the ranking of that product, will show you estimated sales revenue and estimated sales. And that's very important, right? Because just because there's a lot of listings doesn't necessarily mean it's selling well. So we also want to see, what's the estimated revenue or what's the estimated number of sales on these products we searched for. And also we're going to look at bestseller lists. Now, after we've seen that this type of product and these category products are selling, we're going to want to look at Facebook to see, is there a buying group for this? Are there buyers that will buy this? And we're going to talk about that. And then we want to use Amify to search for those types of products on AliExpress, because again, remember, AliExpress and Amify is one of the quickest ways of getting your store populated with lots of products that that are related to your market, to your niche buyers. Okay, so Amify, when combined with Oberlo, like we saw in Module 1, is one of the quickest and most powerful ways of just getting a lot of products on your store. Okay, and we're going to show that to you today, and we're going to talk about the difference between those products that we're just going to sort of add in bulk to our store, which we'll call related products, and what we also would like to call feeder products, right? The products that will then become the subject of Facebook ad campaigns, the products that are going to drive traffic to our store and drive those impulse purchases. You're going to see how that all works on this video. So the first thing you need to do is get validated, right? Are people buying this? You want to search Amazon to find out whether or not this type of product is selling. So there's a few ways to do it. One of the easiest ways is the bestsellers list. So again, I've showed you this before. I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but I just always put in the Google Amazon bestsellers, and it's just, I find that the easiest way of finding these. So again, if you're thinking of selling something, you first look, is there a department that is probably going to sell those products? So again, I'm doing a running store, sports and outdoors, right? Sports and fitness, and running. So I see right off the bat, there's, this is probably a lot of products. This is the first idea of that, I've got lots of products I could sell here. Now, I don't like to stop there. I think one of the best things here, because again, this is showing a bunch of different types of products all together, right? I get belts, I'm getting socks, I'm getting shoes, I'm getting shorts, I'm getting pants, watches, you name it. What I think really starts to tell you something is, look here, right? These subcategories, hydration packs, reflective gear, waist packs, GPS units, right? These are the subcategories. I almost start to see here, these could possibly be collections of products on Shopify. We're going to look at collections again a little later when we talk about optimizing these listings. But let's say I'm just going to look at waist packs right now. I click into waist packs. Now, these are the best-selling waist packs on Amazon. I see here that if I do that, I get 100 pages of waist packs. If I went to 81 to 100, they're still showing me stuff that's related to waist packs, even at page 100, right? So right here, I'm seeing, I could sell 100 different waist packs on on my store. So I know I'm onto something. Now, if I want to use Unicorn Smasher, I have to do an actual search, because just going to the best-selling list isn't necessarily going to help me to get Unicorn Smasher data. Now, again, remember, the reason I want Unicorn Smasher is that Unicorn Smasher will show me that sales data. So I do a search, and here's waist packs, and so I want running waist packs. So based on this search, if I just go in here, running waist packs, right? I do this search. Now, if I click here, and we showed you again, you get this, it's an extension you're going to get through private invite, and we have another video on that. I believe it's in Module 1. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and install Unicorn Smasher. I click that, and it's basically going to analyze this search for me. Okay, so right here, I'm going to add that search to my dashboard because it's just easier to see. And hold on a second, it's just, there you go, it's just finishing the search. So I add it to my dashboard, and now I want to go to my dashboard. So it opens up this tab here, and I go running waste pack. This is the search I just did right here, running waste packs. These are old searches I did, so again, you can flip between searches. Now, I'm going to just sort this by estimated sales. So this is the best-selling waste pack on Amazon. If I open this up, I can see it's a flip belt. This is a brand name belt. And what does it do? It basically will allow you to stash a ton of different items. It's Lycra spandex. It's probably very well made. But I could put a ton of items in here, and it's, you see this? This is great, right? A ton of different items in here, and you can see it still stays like pretty compact on me while I'm running. So that is great. So I found this product here, and we're going to search on Amify in a minute. But again, the next step in this process, I see that there's lots of running products and people are buying these running waistbands. And we did the Unicorn Smasher in Amazon search, which showed me that it is selling, right? Because I've got tons of sales, right? So if we go back to that Unicorn Smasher, I can see here a ton of sales. I mean, even the number 16 one is selling. The guy's making $30,000 a month selling this. And this is a $12 belt. You could definitely find this on AliExpress. I mean, and look at this. He's got bad pictures. I mean, you could sell this all day. At $12.97. Again, you don't have to compete with his price. You could probably sell this for 20 bucks on a Shopify store. You could probably get this for about $4 on AliExpress, and you could just sell this all day. But the next thing we're going to want to do is open up a Facebook search and just see, do we have running buyers? All right, are there people that would buy running gear? And so if I did running, right? And again, this is, guys, the most basic way to search Facebook. So I go pages, and I see here running warehouse. Okay, this is great. Why do I like this? It's a sporting goods store. 125,000 people like this. Okay, so when I'm looking for this, if I look for product or service, usually good. If I look for stores, usually good. Magazines are good. Okay, people who buy a running magazine are buyers. But look here. Okay, I might be tempted to go here. 8 million people. Now, why won't I want to check this? Because this is a sport. It's just a general interest on Facebook. Meaning, just because someone clicks like here doesn't necessarily mean they buy running stuff. But this, running warehouse, for sure they buy running stuff. Another way of getting good ideas to search in here is if I just say here, go to Google and just put running products and see what the top running products are that come up. Adidas, Runner's World, Asics, Brooks, right? We said Brooks. We know Brooks is something. So even with that, I go back to Facebook. I go Asics, right? Asics. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Here, Asics company. So, again, I want to go to products because products, if there's too many people that like Asics, chances are there's a good running community. I mean, Asics are a running shoe, right? I get the same thing with Brooks, right? I know Brooks is a running shoe, right? But again, right here I'm validating, are there people that buy it? So, right, what kind of stuff are these guys selling, right? I mean, shoes, of course, right? Shoes is the big thing. But here, check that out. Backpack, okay? They put up this backpack. Chances are you're on to something, right? We got to these guys on Facebook. We see lots of people like them, and we can just look at what are they selling? What are their top sellers? I mean, this is great data, right? We validated. So, hey, can I find anything like this stuff on AliExpress? Here you go. Boom. There's our running belt, right? The flip belt. And check it out. 28 bucks, right? They're selling it for 28 on Amazon. We saw it. Flip belt, right? This was 18 to 97. Anyway, the point is we've definitely validated that these running belts are a product that our people in Facebook will buy. They're selling well on Amazon. They're selling well on people's websites. So the next thing then After we confirm that, we confirmed it sells on Facebook, we searched Amazon, we confirmed it sells on Amazon, we searched Facebook, we found buyers. We then want to go to Amify, okay? And we want to select products that have certain criteria on Amify. We want to make sure that any product that we're thinking about selling through AliExpress, that they have ePacket available, it's highly rated, we see that people have bought it, there's orders, it's at a good price point, and it resembles some of the products that we found through our Amazon and Facebook searches, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at Amify. So we go search tool, and we're going to put in running waist pack, right? And we'll let Amify do its thing and show us the different running waist pack. So now it could take anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds just to return all the results, and it'll show you things as it's thinking. But I mean, right off the bat, we see these waist packs. This is on AliExpress. It's $5.66. Again, they're selling the identical product on Amazon. We didn't get the pricing from the Amazon API on these listings, so we can always just view it if we were just curious to know. I mean, here you go, $12, $13 on Amazon, almost for the exact same product. Okay, and it was $5 here, so right there you're getting a 50% markup. Now after ads, you could probably still make about 30%. I like this product. I would click to view it on AliExpress, and then if I want to add it to my store, I like it, it looks good. I click the Oberlo extension that we showed you how to add to Chrome, and I click add to import list. And actually, I've already imported this to my list, so I don't have to worry about that. But it's as easy as like 3 clicks, okay? So let's go back. Let's go down through here. And again, I've done this before, so a lot of these have been added to my store. But remember, we were looking for that stretchy one, right? That stretchy waistband. We really liked that one because we saw it was selling very well. So right here, I'm looking for that, and look what I found here. What's this one? This looks very similar to what we found. This is very similar. It's a little bigger, but it looks like it's pretty compact. I would go ahead and add this. And again, why are we not so concerned with, again, I want you guys to get into the habit of just, when you do this product search, you've done this process, you validated that, yes, these products will sell. Yeah, there's buyers on Facebook. Okay, here through Amify, I found similar products on AliExpress. Don't, at this point, get too discriminating. Okay, at this point, what we're trying to do is find lots of related products that are similar to the products that we have validated will sell on Amazon. Okay, so don't get into analysis paralysis here. The best thing you can do is add as many products as possible to your import list that are related to the product that we saw could potentially be a good feeder product for us. Okay, so as I'm scrolling through here, I'm going to go down because I know this one's here. You go. This is the one I wanted to show you guys. I actually have already added this. Now this is probably the most similar to that running belt that we saw over here, the flip belt, right? Now this is of course a little slicker, right? It's neoprene. But if I look at this, one, right? It's still this idea of a belt that will let my customers keep everything inside. And it's pretty compact. It kind of retains its shape even when you've put lots of stuff inside. Plus, we could sell on the safety factor that it's reflective, and so if you wanted to run at night, it's got that added benefit. So I would go ahead and I would easily add this. I believe I've already added this one. Oh, I haven't. Great. So this is a great, and I would actually consider this one is one that I would for sure want to, to get my hands on it. I can see here that it's ePacket. It's got ratings, it's got feedback, it's got orders. So I would actually, go in here and want to talk to this seller and tell them, hey, seller, I want to sell a bunch of these. I have a store. Can you get me a sample as soon as possible? And so, I can contact the seller right here. Contact seller now. And I would just tell the seller, hi, I am very interested in doing an ad campaign to sell this product on my store. How fast can you get me a sample of this so I can test it and take and do a photo video shoot for the campaign? and I would just tell him where I am. I happen to be in Israel now. I am in Israel. Thanks. And it's just that simple. Again, he might tell you, oh, well, it's standard shipping. It'll be, in a week or whatever. But, again, I just send him that. And, it's that simple, guys. It really doesn't take a lot to talk to these sellers. AliExpress is great. You just, have to register. And you can just register as a regular, member. You don't have to go into, like, I'm a dropshipper or anything like that right now. But, so that's kind of what I do, right? I found this product that I really liked on Amazon. I use Amify now to do a search on AliExpress, and I'm just trying to see, can I find similar stuff that resembles the original product that I can, go ahead and put up on AliExpress. And I think that was probably my best one. Use this search to basically find things that resemble those products. We already found, just through a quick Amify search, we found already, I'd say 3 or 4 at least, that are very similar to that best-selling waist pack on Amazon. And when it comes time to actually put them on our store, we would just go ahead and log into our store, go to apps, right here. Apps is on the bottom of our Shopify store. Click Oberlo, which would open up the Oberlo app, right? So if I go to my dashboard on Oberlo, I then click up here by the little tag, and I go import list is right here, right? I click that. And here's the import list. Okay, so you can see here's that waistband that I really like, and I'm probably going to do as a featured product. Here's another one. I really like this one too. So I actually probably would go ahead and send a similar message to that seller as well, try to get some samples on that. And you can see here's a bunch of different waist packs that I found and some glasses. So as far as pushing this to the shop, I'm just going to click push all products to the shop. I'd edit those products on on Shopify directly. I think it's just better, to get them on Shopify and then edit them, right from your Shopify store. If I click products now, I'll see that, here's the glasses, here are those waist packs, and I've got a little bit of work to do. Once I do get these in here, which I'll show you in another video, of just how to optimize these listings. And even if I don't have the product to take pictures or videos of, there are little tricks we can do to sort of make better images, even with the stock images. So that's it. That's product selection. And really, it's very simple. That's really it. That once we find those products, we use Oberlo to put the products on your store. And just like I showed you in video from Module 1, which goes a little more in depth into Oberlo and Amify, it's very simple. It's just as simple as clicking a couple, click like 1, 2, 3, and then push it to your store. All right, great. We'll see you in the next one.